fucking love that intro. Hey Louis fans, Louis Vision here. Oh man, editing. So much editing. I vastly underestimated the amount of editing it would take to do those last few reactions. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking start doing better and, you know, put in some real hard work. Oh my god. For real though, I'm gonna go back to the old format, but I'm gonna continue to perfect it and make it better and all that other shit. But anyways, JonTron is fucking back. That's the real story of the fucking day. Like, oh my god, you know, a lot of people are upset with him because he voiced his opinions. Apparently he's alt-right. But it's like, you know, I'm kind of a social justice warrior myself, and it's like, I don't care. He's fucking funny. The man's hilarious. And you know what? There are varying degrees of racism, and certain racism is more tolerable than others. You know, it's like, I see him as like Zach Braff from Scrubs. You know, it's just coming from a place of ignorance, not hate. I'm kidding. Oh my god. You know, it's humorous. Okay, no, no, but for real, he is funny in an intentional way. I am a big fan of this guy, and I am really psyched that he's back. So we're gonna start off by watching his state of the channel little short video he made before he went and did a full-on other video. So we get 2 for the price of 1, and I'm gonna do the same thing for you guys. 2 reactions for the price of 1 video. All right, let's do this.
Hey guys, great to see you again. It's me, the funniest man on the internet. Finally back again after only a meager 294 days since my last video that wasn't copyright striked by some random company. Basically, I've been doing this format for like 6 or 7 years now, and I know it's not always consistent, but I think at the moment for me, it's a bit too narrow, and I just want to do more things. And JonTron tends to be, I know it may not look like it, but it tends to be really time consuming, it's expensive to make, it requires a lot of coordination, so just kind of bear with me during this transitional period.
Me.
I mean, what have I've only had nearly a year to sort this out. What are you looking at me for? But in the meantime, I do have one more JonTron.
You didn't upload for like a week, Louis Vision.
Annotation to go watch it. I've uploaded it right now.
I was giving him shit for like a split second, then I realized, oh shit, I'm him.
Hopefully you'll like the dumb bullshit I upload in the future. This is the quality that I am known for.
Oh, that was a real fart. Oh shit. Okay, so initially, upon hearing all that, I was like, oh, no, really, dude, it's like, I've heard this before, you know, as soon as YouTubers start getting really successful with something they have, they get bored with it, and I was like, guys, I want to try something new, and it never fucking works out. Case in point, Ray William Johnson, and the only times those YouTubers can ever really recover from that is when they go back to doing what they were doing before. Case in point, Casey Neistat. So it's like, oh, God, well, you know what, I'm going to keep an open mind. Maybe your stuff will be epic. Looking forward to this anyway. Is this stuff from your old format, or is this kind of something you're branching out from? See, I wasn't fucking paying attention. I was talking over your video, introducing this video, and you know what? Maybe it's for the best. Let's find out together, guys. Like, yeah, is this old format, or is this something new? Or is this going to be the last of something you're doing in that format? Fuck me, I suck. Pay attention. Okay, paying attention.
Rocket Raccoon. Too topical. Also not human.
That's kind of an odd choice.
Epitome of being
of all the Marvel characters.
I just don't really want to be Cher, to be honest. And then I saw it. The glacial gladiator himself, the one, the only. Vanilla Ice. That's who I want to be. That's who I'm gonna be. That's the coolest guy ever. All right, the results, okay, they haven't been stunning, frankly. I think I might be less cool than before, but you just get to a point where it's just basically sunk cost. You gotta cut the loss. Stupid piece of shit. Fucking not even that fucking cool. Well, while we're here, how about we watch the literal, actual Vanilla Ice movie I didn't know existed called Cool as Ice, because our divine creator has a sick, twisted sense of humor and doesn't want us to be happy. Is this Hollywood pranking itself?
That happened and we'd let it happen. My favorite piece of
trivia about this movie is that Gwyneth Paltrow was supposed to be in it, but her dad forbade her from accepting it because he thought it would hurt her career. Sometimes father just knows best, huh? All right, let's watch it.
Oh man, loving the production value of this episode.
Or is that just your style?
Actually, it's probably his style.
By the
Who
way, I
remembers the
really
Key
like
and
the
Peele
red brick
sketch?
house hairstyle you gone with, Vanilli. My boy! That shit does
ended up
not
wearing a
belong on a
case
head, it
on
belongs
his
in an
head.
exhibit! Welcome to the Fashion Museum of the Architectural. First we have the gun.
Funny shit. So this is a movie with a story? What the fuck?
Holy shit, you fucking killed her, dude!
Hey, you okay? Damn, what the hell?
Holy shit.
Yeah, what's your problem, dude? You're acting like I literally jumped a motorbike from the highway in front of your horse, causing you to fall and almost sever your spine.
Words of wisdom. Drop that zero and get with the hero.
Oh. He's the villain in a fucking Fresh Prince episode.
Nick. Oh, yeah. Nick. You know, the chick who drives the horse.
This is so bad. Oh my
In
god.
this moment, Kathy is making her appearance on local television. So, she and the family sit down to watch together.
It's Johnny Bravo. Except Johnny Bravo couldn't get the chick.
Nobody knew what movie they were making, did they? They just all thought they were working on a different project. This is what it looks like stitched together. The next scene follows Kathy and friends to the club, where all of a sudden, for literally no reason, Kathy starts staring longingly at our boy Icy like a thirsty woman lost in a desert.
See, people give Johnny
Just
Bravo
like an egg in
shit,
there, isn't it?
but the point of the show is that he couldn't get the ladies acting the way he did.
So, now Vanilla is trying to woo Kat, though she first protests, as you might expect from a human being without serious mental health issues.
You guys remember at the end of Rocky 4?
Oh, that's a great move. That's the I'm literally forcing entry on you on the dance floor. And especially well, they got weak little arms. Hey, Kathy, no need to be paranoid. I don't think the guy in the truck is stalking you. I just think he wants you to get out of the middle of the road.
Come on, get on.
Okay, that guy might be stalking you, though.
Yo, who the hell was that back there?
That was you maniac!
So what's up with tomorrow?
Oh, you know, I was just planning on staying in, doing the chores. Boring stuff, really.
Good night.
So after that, Vanilla Ice
Oh my
goes
God.
and beats
They had to
people
find a
up in an
phone, a
alleyway
working
for
phone.
no reason,
Shit, this is making me
literally.
spit.
And then he breaks into Kat's house to wake her up using ice like a regular Charles Manson.
We don't want to wake up Mom and Dad.
Hey, I'm not judging, all right? I've used this old move myself more times than I could count.
You know, having parents and all that stuff. Brother. All that stuff.
I'm getting triggered.
I am simply asking a normal human question out of curiosity, not to mine data, human!
I love you,
So Kat can really
JonTron.
have a romantic romp around a barren construction site.
He'll do a better job making fun of
While
this than me.
Aristotelian wisdom is dropped left and right.
So what's important to you?
You ain't true to yourself, and you ain't true to nobody. Straight up fact.
Straight up fact.
Straight up fact.
What are you saying? Why are words allowed to escape your face?
Hackett. James Anthony Hackett, Jimmy.
Jim Jar. Sometimes down at the pub they'd call me Dan, but my name isn't Dan. I was once visited by an alien species. They referred to me as... I've never been able to unhear or unsee that. In the next scene, we see the two blackmailers become impatient. They
Holy
decide to kidnap
shit.
Kat's little brother as a ransom. And of course, naturally, this causes the family to panic.
If you don't, I won't.
Took me there. We were,
The construction site.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you're telling me you hear a distant bang in a cassette tape. All of a sudden, you're a fucking dolphin man using echolocation to find his enemies? By the way, the thumping
fuck?
sound he was referring to was this thing that was in one shot earlier when they were at the construction site.
Kathy, you know what you're doing?
I hope not.
I don't think 3 steps ahead of myself.
Being a biker chick because you're
Her
not going to
face,
see me
oh
or
my
my car
God.
again. Imagine that.
I mean, you got a lot of something going on in there, but it ain't brain, I think. Whew! Glad that's over with. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go.
Guys
where
like
I
that
always
get the
go
girl all the
between
time,
videos.
though.
I'm gonna freeze myself for about 6 to 8
still
months.
triggered by
All
this
right, because
movie.
hit me now. If I hurt myself first, then you can't hurt me, okay? Let's go. Now you'll appreciate me. You know I've been having trouble at home. I'm incontinent these days. I just gotta get the shot done and leave.
See, though, he is fucking funny. Holy shit. So, JonTron's one of those guys that's kind of hard to react to. Because it's literally so fucking funny, and it's back-to-back funny. And it's like, there are no good times to give commentary, because even if you yourself are kind of funny, you're not going to be funnier than what's being played. Say funny again, funny. The 90s were so anti-establishment, but it's like, you gotta also remember, things were pretty good for everybody. Oh shit, don't be like one of those member-berry guys. Things were so much better. Do you remember feeling safe? No, but it's like, people were fed up with the establishment. Oh my god, people still are. People were just as fed up with the establishment, but it's like, at the same time, they didn't know how good they had it. And I kind of feel like Vanilla Ice is a perfect example of first world anti-establishment-ness. There's got to be a term for that. It's like people who are thriving but are also, anti-everything. But then again, in the movie, I don't think he was really portrayed like that. Shit, he probably was just, an average Joe in the movie who liked motorcycles. But you know what? I look at him, and that was my immediate impression. We didn't really get an impression of Vanilla Ice's home life, but it's like I saw him, and I was like, this is a rich asshole from the 90s. He gave off that rich asshole vibe, even though that probably wasn't who he was playing. And the villain of the story was, oh my god, the kind of guy who would normally be portrayed as the hero. And it's like, wow, kind of a interesting reversal, like, in terms of story, but it's like it was done by accident. It's like, that wasn't done on purpose to kind of show, like, the bully's perspective. He's just messed up. He's got his own problems. He doesn't mean anything by it. He's human. Show it from the fucking asshole's perspective for once, but it's like, that kind of would be interesting to see. I don't know if I'd watch it regardless, but it's like they did that by accident. They want to do a fucking Joker origin movie. I don't know how you could fucking do a movie like that, because that's the thing. You do a movie about the villain and you'll end up with something like this, I mean, Deadpool originated as a villain and he became such a popular character. Marvel decided, you know what? Let's give him his own comic book series, and let's, give him his own stories and all this stuff. But you know what? How do you create a villain you can relate to? And anyways, I feel like, if you give Joker an origin story and you make him more relatable and do all this other stuff, that would, because he's cool because he's the villain of the story. Anyways, I kind of feel like if you made him the star of anything, it would kind of ruin the character. Know what I mean? Am I the only one who feels that way? Yeah. Vanilla Ice's movie, good example of my point. JonTron. Oh my god, he'll have smarter things to say about this shit than I ever do. Was that grammatically correct? I don't know. You guys knew what you were getting into when you saw the title. Me speak English good. Well, I know the difference between well and good anyway. Well, if you like this... Oh god, how off topic did we get this time? Not too off topic. You'll probably also get a kick out of that shit. right there. I'm Louis Vision.